Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in, amma ba'd. Wa an Auf ibn Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu qala qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam atani atim min inda rabbi fakhayyarani بين أن يدخل أو أن يدخل نصف أمتي أو نصف أمتي الجنة وبين الشفاعة فاخترت الشفاعة وهي لمن مات لا يشرك بالله شيئا رواه الترمذي وابن ماجه. Auf Ibn Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that a comer came to me from my Rabb. One person comes to me and he is coming from my Rabb. He is being sent from my Rabb. And he gave me choice. The choice is yours. He gave me choice that I can choose that half of my ummat can be entered into Jannat. Either you choose that, or either you choose intercession and shafa'at. So Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, I chose intercession, and it will be taking place for that person who passed away and he had not committed shirk with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not even equal to an atom. Beautiful hadith shareef. Imagine, no one understands Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala like Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. No one understand choice between these two options better than Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And just imagine how much he cared for you. How much he cared for your Jannat. And when you keep these both options in front of you, and the option Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam adopted or chose, what he must have expected, one can easily understand. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam says that a comer comes to me, and he's not coming on his own. He's coming from my Rabb subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he said that I came with two options. Two choices. You got to select between one of the two. These two options, you can choose one of them. Two choices. One will be allowed. And then he made it clear that either you want that half of your ummat will go into Jannat automatically, directly, through your barakat, through your wasila, because of you. We want to select that. You want to adopt this option. Oh Habib sallallahu alayhi wasallam, choice is yours. If you don't want to accept this option, that half of my ummah go into Jannat, then the second option, that you choose intercession. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, imagine, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us feel His love. He's not going to let us go into Jahannam. This hadith shareef indicates that He's not going to allow His ummah to go into Jahannam. As long as one condition is being mentioned, Nabi says mentioned, that he has not committed shirk. The previous hadith shareef, Shafa'ati li ahli al-kaba'iri min ummati. This is exclusive rank of this ummah, that no one will be pardoned from all the for their kabair. They have committed major sins. They will be taken to task. Only ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Nabi sallallahu will intercede for their major sins also. If we, like last night, mashallah, beautiful talks. As if we feel love of Nabi sallallahu, especially when it comes to sinners, somebody comes in his lifetime, that was his lifetime mercy and kindness and pardoning to his ummah. It will go on its peak when it will be reckoning time, when it will be hereafter. Someone comes and confesses that I have committed sin, this major sin, this big sin. I made this, I have done that. And whenever you make some sin, do not lose hope from the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nabi Sassam is the manifestation that when you have committed some sins and you turn to Allah, then Allah is very forgiving. He comes and he confesses. Nabi Sassam treats him as if he has not listened to him. He has paid no attention whatsoever. When salat becomes over, Nabi Sassam asks, where is that person who was saying that who was speaking to me before? He calls him and he says, go. Did you perform salat behind me? He said, yes. Because you performed salat behind me, go. Your sin is forgiven. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us feel His love. Zainul Abidin, Ali ibn Hussein ibn Ali radiallahu ta'ala. He was the son of Hussein radiallahu ta'ala. And he was the grandson of Ali radiallahu ta'ala. Zainul Abidin rahmatullah alayhi. And he is known as Zainul Abidin rahmatullah alayhi because his whole life was the embodiment of ibadat. When he returns safe from the Karbala, and they left him because he was not well, he was ill. When he returns safe from the Karbala, then I think Anas radiallahu ta'ala, one of the Sahabi, as soon as he met him, he said, you have this sword, it is the sword of Nabi Sassam, please give it to me, because they will take advantage from you. But if that sword will be with me, then they can take my life, but they cannot take that sword away from me, because it will be so dearer to me, because it is the sword of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No, that is the love. That is the love they had for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us that type of love. When it comes to intercession here, this hadith sharif, when you go to read Salatu Salam, then think of all these ahadith sharifa, all these ahadith. Every time any statement of Nabi Sassam, any of his favor, any of his hadith sharif, you remember, every time you forward first that hadith sharif and then make Salatu Salam, that Ya Rasulullah, you did that to me. May Allah's blessing showers onto you. And then, you will have live communication between yourself and Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And when it comes to sinful people, one of the fundamental purpose of going there, that you go and make request to him that here I am. As in our lifetime, Sahaba used to come, we have shared many times, Zahir radiallahu ta'ala. He was from the small village, Nabi Sassam from Madinah Munawwara. He was like a hawker, people. He was like doing, selling stuff, going street after street and selling stuff. So he used to bring all, production of the village, like from the farm, vegetable, etc. He used to bring and he used to sell into Madinah Munawwara. So he used to bring for Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam what you don't get into the city, what you get into the villages. So he used to bring that for Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to keep some stuff from Madinah Munawwara for him. So whenever he comes, whatever you don't get into the village, it is ready here by Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to give it to Zahir. And whatever Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam couldn't get into Madinah Munawwara, he used to bring it from the village. So that's why Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to say, Zahir badiyatuna wa nahnu hadiratuhu. That Zahir radiyallahu ta'ala, he is our village. He is our, small, what you call tuck shop or vegetable shop, or he is like that. And we are his city. We are his market. We are his, we are ready to present what city can present it. So we are his city and he is our village. That is what Nabi Sallallahu used to say. And Nabi Sallallahu, we shared many times that Nabi Sallallahu, once he was selling, Nabi Sallallahu went from the back and Nabi Sallallahu closed his eyes. Sometimes we do that to our children. May Allah make us have that consciousness. Whatever we do, if same thing has been done by Nabi Sallallahu, and immediately you think that I am doing this because I want to imitate Nabi Sallallahu, I want to follow his sunnah. So you are enjoying with your children and you are earning the noor of following sunnah of Nabi Sallallahu. Nabi Sallallahu went from the back and closed his eyes. And Nabi Sallallahu must have closed it little hard. So first he didn't realize. And then when he felt warmness of the body of Nabi Sallallahu, and Nabi Sallallahu started saying that this man is on sale, who wants to buy? Nabi Sallallahu started saying that he is on sale, who wants to buy? So when he heard that it is Nabi Sallallahu, he pushed himself back. And Zahir, may our parents can be sacrificed for him. Who is touching the body Mubarak of Nabi Sallallahu, all 7 heavens and 7 earths can be sacrificed for one hair Mubarak of Nabi Sallallahu. That's how his physical being and his whole being is so dearer and precious to all Muslims. So Zahir knew that. So Zahir pushing himself into Nabi Sallallahu. And Zahir said that, Ya Rasulullah Sallallahu, Ana kasidun, I am very cheap, who will buy me? Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Bal innaka indallahi ghaliya aw thamina. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, but no, you are into the sight of Allah, you are very expensive. You are very valuable. You have lot of value into the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And yesterday we have gone through that hadith sharif. Inshallah we'll talk about it maybe next week. That Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Rubba ash'atha madfu'in bil abwab law aqsama ala Allahi la abarra. There are some people, when you look at their appearance, you will not dare to look at that person. You will maybe look down onto him. When he will come knocking your door, you will not open your door. Or you will push him back, that go away. But Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, sometimes these types of people are such that if they have to raise their hands to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they say to Allah that, oh Allah, this must happen today, and it happens. They are so weighty into the sight of Allah. Zahir was like that. Zahir was like that. That is what I am trying to say. Zahir was like that. Ata ibn Abi Rabah, and there are some Sahaba. Zahir. So Zahir had habit of drinking alcohol. Zahir had habit of drinking alcohol. And come to the mercy and shafa'at and kindness of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. When they made complaint to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, that take him to task, punish him, give him some penalty, some punishment. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Zahir yuhibbullah wa rasulah. Leave my Zahir alone. He loves Allah and he loves Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That is one of the manifestation that he will be given that quota of making shafaat on behalf of major sins committers. And that's how he used to treat them in this world also. That leave my Zahir alone. He loves Allah and he loves Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That's why you leave him alone. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, give us tawfiq that we realize that whose ummat are we? Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He is saying that when Jibreel alayhi salatu wassalam or whoever was sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he gave this options, two options. Imagine, half ummah goes into Jannah. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam's ummah will be biggest ummah amongst the all amongst the all Anbiya Alaihi'waslaam. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in one of the previous hadith sharif that every Nabi who will have big numbers of arrival on their house, they will be boasting. And Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, no one will have greater number than myself on my house. They will be in great numbers. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam's ummah will be biggest, greatest, largest. If from his ummah, half ummah go into Jannah, if me and you will be given that option, then we will immediately take it. But Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, imagine what his intention are, what he must have planned. That no, I am going to make it maximum. I am going to make it more. That's why he said, I chose that. No, I don't want that choice that half of my ummah go into Jannah. I will go for shafaat, intercession. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us, maximum rank of his intercession. And because of his shafaat and because of his wasila and because of his wasta, inshallah, we will expect very highly from the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam chose intercession, said one condition, that person is not committing shirk. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us and our progeny till the day of Qiyamah from this shirk. Umar radiyallahu anhu, two people were fighting and somebody's name was Muhammad. So Umar radiyallahu anhu said, that person, while shouting, he started shouting Muhammad, and so he said, somebody shouts with this name of Muhammad, just, feel and think how much they had love for Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That Muhammad's name should not be taken in this manner. So he said, change your name. And then he went to his tribe. There was 7 Muhammads. He said, all of you must change your name. Because when you fight, then you are disrespecting this beloved name of my beloved Salalahu Alaihi Wasallam. So leader came, Umar radiyallahu anhu asked him that, what's your name? He said, my name is also Muhammad. 7 people have Muhammad name. Our forefathers also, whatever name they used to keep, they will keep Muhammad Yahya, Muhammad Hanif. Why? Because they knew, and that is coming from their Sahaba. Many people. Sometimes you will find into the Sahaba Muhammad ibn Muhammad. So leader came and he said, my name is also Muhammad. So Hazrat Umar radiyallahu anhu said, change your name. He said, I cannot change my name. He said, why? He said, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam kept my name Muhammad. Hazrat Umar radiyallahu anhu said, then I cannot say anything. Then I cannot. You remember that gutter which was kept into Masjid al-Nabawi, and it was the time of the Khilafat of Umar radiyallahu anhu. And I think that house was belonging at that time to Abbas radiyallahu anhu. So it was causing some disturbance to people who are passing by. So Umar radiyallahu anhu said that remove it. I think it was removed first, and then Abbas radiyallahu anhu said that it is Nabi sallallahu who instructed me to have that. So Umar radiyallahu anhu said, climb on my back and put it back again. Because who am I to remove that object or that article which was put by the instruction of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam's love. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we are repeatedly sharing this, that I think this last wealth this ummah has, and enemies know ummah more than themselves. They know this ummah, and whatever they possess, they know more than themselves. So that last bit and last essence for the love of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we have in ourselves. Somehow the other, they want to take it away. So they keep you in different games, in different activities, in different involvement of different features of the social media, and sometimes you don't even realize that gradually you start loving Nabi Sallallahu less. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. Protect us and our progeny till the day of Qiyamah. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us have such life that, His love must have precedence after Iman Billah and after Iman Bil Akhirat and Tawheed and all the fundamental beliefs and fundamental articles of belief. Our forefathers, they used to say that as soon as my soul leaves this world, and if I don't kiss my Habib Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, then I am not a Muslim. They were so firm. They were so firm in loving Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. When they will have some argument in between themselves, and if he wants to make his point that no, my point is based on honesty, and he used to say, if I am not honest, then tomorrow when I die, Allah will not give me an opportunity to kiss my Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So that's how they were firm in loving Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq that we value this wealth. Like yesterday Maulana was saying that Ibn Taymiyyah rahmatullah alayh, he said that this is one of the fundamental ibadat, that you make mention of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Think of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, think of Sahaba, how they loved Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, how they behave towards Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That's why I always say that you go to Madinah Munawwara, when you are reading Salatu Salam, sometimes, those brothers who are in charge from there, they are very extreme. They are very extreme. On a name of Tawheed, if you don't pay due respect of love, that is not Tawheed. And on a name of love, you commit shirk, that is not love. Haqq is in between the two. Haqq is in between the two. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us i'tidal in everything. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya awwal al-awwalin, ya akhir al-akhirin, ya rahim al-masakin, ya dhal quwwati al-matin, ya dhal manni fala yumannu alayh, ya dhal tawul, ya dhal jalali wal ikram, la ilaha illa ant, zahar al-laji'in, wa jar al-mustajidin, wa ma'man al-khaifin, ya ma'man al-khaifin, in kunta katabtana indaka fi al-kitab ashqiya, famhu anna isma ash-shaqa, famhu anna isma ash-shaqa. وإن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب مقطرا علينا أرزاقنا فامحو تقطير رزقنا وحرمان رزقنا واكتبنا وأثبتنا عندك سعداء ووفقنا على الخير فإنك تقول في كتابك يمحو الله ما يشاء ويثبت وعنده الكتاب. اللهم إنا نسألك فعل الخيرات وترك المنكرات وحب المساكين وأن تغفر لنا وترحمنا. فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فتوفنا غير مفتونين فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فاقبضنا غير مفتونين غير خزايا ولا ندام ولا مفتونين. اللهم ارزقنا حبك وحب حبيبك صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم ارزقنا حبك وحب من يحبك وحب عمل يقربنا إلى حبك. اللهم هم أصلنا ووصلنا وإليهم يحن قلوبنا وطال إليهم شوقنا فاقبض إليهم أرواحنا. اللهم ارزقنا شهادة في سبيلك واجعل موتنا ببلد حبيبك صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم ثبتنا على الإيمان وامتنا على الإيمان. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا وحبيبنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمته.